This is Drop In, Drop Out, the weekly podcast where a mix of seven gamers come together for an open and engaging conversation all about video games. Tonight, each of us will be putting on our publishing hats and drafting 5 video games that are launching this year, or at least we hope they are, to compete in this year's Fantasy Critic League. I'm today's host, Patrick Schweigert, and dropping in this week is the entire cast of Drop In, Drop Out for our first live episode. Round of applause to us. Round of applause to you in the chat. Bama Bruh, the first chatter ever on Drop In, Drop Out.
Wow.
Noah C92 in the chat. The French Dip Design in the chat. Mr. Treehorn in the chat. I'm Bogged in the chat. Moose 4K in the chat. The chat's popping off already. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's go around the horn and everybody say hi. Introduce yourselves to the chat in case they don't know who you are. Let's start with you, Mr. Jake Twitchin.
What's going on? It's so good to be here, and I'm finally in my element live where I can say whatever I want and you guys can't stop me.
Oh no! Right. Oh right.
No! I appreciate all the support I already see in chat too. A lot of familiar faces from all of our combined communities. It feels really good.
Yeah, a big day indeed. Also joining us, my sweet dumpster boy, Cayman Darty. Cayman, how we doing?
Patrick, as the reigning champ of Fantasy Critic,
Yeah.
I just want to say, fuck all of you. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go!
No, that was aimed at the rest of the team here, not the chat. But if the chat starts smarting off, I'll sick Jake on you real fast.
Get him. Let the dog out. Also joining us tonight, Jordan, aka Cognitive Clips. How you doing, buddy?
I am good. So good to be here. So happy for the first live show of Dido.
Let's go. Jerica Hanna, the announcer of Drop In, Drop Out.
Hey.
Jerica, how you doing?
Oh, I feel good, but I'm out for blood tonight, to be honest. I don't know if I've told y'all, but I've been a part of a fantasy league multiple years at this point, and I came in third, I think, last year in one of my groups, and I'm just tired of losing. So I got a little knife under my chair, and I'm gonna come through the screen.
Whoa.
Y'all pick the games I'm trying to pick first.
Okay. Goodness gracious. Well, watch out. Next to Jerica is the gamble we're taking, GWT Maury. You might be in danger.
Yeah.
But welcome to the show.
What an honor to be here. I mean, we've got, Jake about to get us canceled 5 minutes into our first live episode. We've got Cayman saying he's going to sick Jake on the chat. And we've got Jerica threatening to shank me. So I'm excited to be here. A pleasure. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah. And rounding out our group of 7, Kayla, a.k.a. JK Games' own. Kayla, we need to get you like a sweet nickname.
AKA the reigning loser of Fantasy Critic. Yeah, round 2. Let's go.
She started at the bottom. Is she going to rise to the top this time? We'll see. Kayla, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. I already told everyone I'm leading with my brain and not my heart this year, man. I'm coming for the top. I'm ready to go.
Hell yeah, brother.
Excited to be here.
Well, this is episode 1 of Drop In, Drop Out, and we got a juicy chat. Can I just say, can I use the J word here? We're juicing in the chat.
Oh.
You can use the J word. I give you the pass.
We are 30 plus strong right now. So how about our very first housekeeping live? I saw a question in the chat that we're going to address here in just a second. How about some housekeeping? Our first episode drops on YouTube and podcast services tomorrow, but we're recording the first live episode right now. We got this week coming up on Drop In, Drop Out. Tomorrow night, JK Games going to be talking about their backlogs of Doom, twitch.tv/JK Games Podcast. The next night, Tuesday, Spotlight Games is going to be talking about the latest and the greatest in the world of video games. A little peek behind the curtain. I normally plan a Spotlight Games episode Tuesday morning, so I'm going to have to start figuring out a thing to come up with to plug when we record a Drop In, Drop Out podcast. But also, for all of this content and everything else that we're doing, dropindropoutpod.com. That's the easiest way to find all of us, all of our socials, the shows we're doing, the videos we're putting out on YouTube, etc., etc. And I saw a question in the chat from High Score Weekly, and he said, why can't I spend my money yet? We're not Twitch affiliates yet, but if your heart feels generous enough to throw some dollars our way, ! Donate, ! Tip, ! Money, please. For that in the chat, we have a tip jar for now, but we expect to be affiliates relatively soon. We just got to check the boxes. It's our first stream, as we've said so many times. So we got to get those like 7 or 8 streams. I forget how many. We're going to get the concurrence because we already have a ton of support. So thank you for being here. So until then, we're doing a little Twitch or a little tip jar. So thank you so much. If you feel generous, not necessary, but it's going to make our heart skip a beat if you do. So if you're feeling generous, thank you so much. This week for this episode, we are not going to be talking about what we're playing, except in a roundabout way we are, because we're going to be talking about what we're going to be playing the rest of the year by drafting our Fantasy Critic teams. For those of you that don't know how Fantasy Critic works, here's how it's going to go. The one sentence elevator pitch is, it's fantasy football, but for video games. If that didn't help at all, I'll go a little bit more in depth. So in a moment, we're all going to decide the order with which the 7 of us are going to go around the horn, drafting games to our fantasy video game publisher. And whenever those games hopefully release this year, we're going to be given a point value based on their Open Critic score. If you're not familiar with Open Critic, it's Metacritic, just a different website. For each point, a game scores on the average review score above a 70, we get a point each. So example, a game gets an 85, it's my game, I get 15 points for that game. And then the reverse, every point below a 70 that a game gets, we lose a point. So if a game comes out, it gets a 55, I'm going to lose 15 points. At the end of the year, we tally up everyone's points and crown the 2025 winner of the best fantasy publisher of Drop In, Drop Out. A couple minor things as well for the rules, just to clarify. For each point above a 90, you get some bonus points. So if it's like a 97, you're not going to get 27, you're going to get like 36 or whatever. And then we're all going to pick a counter pick at the very end. But for the sake of everybody, I'll explain a counter pick later, because I'm afraid I'm getting into the territory of explaining a board game at Thanksgiving. I don't want to do that. People are already tuning out. Let's just get into it. So without further ado, let's decide the order with which we will be drafting these video games with a wheel spin. Let me kill the overlay and let's spin the wheel. So as we go through, this is going to decide the order. And then let's catch up on the chat, because I know the chat's been popping. With the first pick of the Fantasy Critic draft, 2025.
Whoa! So close.
Erica Hanna with the first overall pick. Cog, are you updating as we go?
I am right now.
Fantastic.
Let's go.
Let's remove Jerica from the list and spin.
It couldn't be me. It had to be
again.
Jacob. It couldn't be me.
With the second pick of the 2025 Drop In, Drop Out Fantasy Draft. Oh,
wow. What's happening?
Jake is on, is about to get the 7th pick. Jordan, aka Cognitive Clips, with the 2nd pick.
Okay, I'll take
We
it.
love to see. We love to see.
For the 3rd pick in the 2025 Fantasy Critic Draft is going to go to my gamble we're taking, GWT Maury.
Come on, baby. Come on.
I'm going to be last. I'm calling it out. I just know.
With the 4th pick of the 2025 Fantasy Critic Draft is going to be your boy, P.
Not the P. Schwishy.
Maury, you're fucked on the turn. I'm going to take so many games from you. God, you're going to get so fast.
No, please don't. Please
With the
don't.
5th pick of the 2025 Drop In, Drop Out Fantasy Critic League, the homie Jake twitching.
Wow.
Hey.
I thought I was going to get last.
Feels rigged.
Of course, I feel like me and Cayman are being shaded upon. The first and the last.
For sure. And with the 6th pick and thus the 7th pick, we can spin it just for fun though. At the 7th pick,
I'm so
Cayman is. Oh wow! Neck and neck.
Hey, let's go.
And then let's spin just in case it fucks Cayman.
Yeah.
Somebody else. Or let's see. Noemi. Stop. And with the 7th pick, the dumpster boy.
Wow.
Came in.
You know, I like this. I like this because you can just call me the comeback kid. They'll come on your back, kid.
God
Oh
damn
my
it.
god.
No.
I fucking did it!
I fucking did it!
God.
Yeah. You didn't
Cancel.
have
It's
to say
perfect.
kid.
That's a wrap.
Oh man.
We had a good run.
Okay. So
It was nice knowing
now,
everyone.
and now that we have the order, we're gonna bring up the draft board in just a second. But one other piece of knowledge for everyone to have is that when we're doing this, we're going to do what is called a snake draft. So Jerica is going to get first pick, and the next time she's going to pick is pick 14. So we're going to get to Cayman at pick 7, and then because Cayman had to wait 6 picks to take his, he's going to get to go again, and it's going to snake back. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then Jerica gets the second pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, et cetera, et cetera. Think of the game Snake. We're all gamers here.
We're all gamers.
That's what's happening. So with that out of the way, Jordan, are we ready to start the draft?
Brother, we are ready.
Oh, brother.
Can I jump in and catch us up on chat a little bit?
Absolutely,
Yes.
please do.
Give the people the love.
Go, because I gotta say, support is overwhelming right now. I was trying to calm GWT Maury down earlier, and I was like, don't worry about it, man. In a couple minutes, we're going to be streaming to 11 people, and 7 of them will be us, and you'll be like, no big deal. And it's been 30 plus since we started, and this is our very first time.
Wow.
I can't believe how much that means, not only to me, but to everybody.
Yes.
And I get some W's in the chat so we can sound off on who is here, and I can read off some names so that you will be immortalized on our first ever live podcast. I appreciate each and every one of you, but I appreciate one of you much more than the rest. Why? Because we have a $33.33 donation, our first ever tip from High Score Weekly. A round of applause
Let's
for
go.
High Score Weekly.
The
Thank you
homie.
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank
Absolutely incredible. We'll have at some point we'll get affiliate and we'll be able to do subscriptions and we'll have emotes and the whole 9 yards, and it'll be a fanfare and we'll play a nice little song when you guys give something. But for right now, the kindness in our heart is what you'll have to take. So many people in chat: Dan Goodshow, Bama Bruh, Kyle the Do, Sirius Shard, Mr. Treehorn, Shay Noel, Ethan with an underscore, Sedina, I'm Bogged, Noah, Ike, absolute legends. I was about to say cognitive clips. Hey, you work here. High Score Weekly himself.
Just let me go
Chat,
here.
thank you guys all so much. I
Let's have a
appreciate
lot
it.
of
We'll try our
feelings.
best to find, a happy medium of checking in with all of you, as well as keeping this show on the road for our audio listeners that are leaving us reviews on podcast services around the world. You guys are the best.
Can I just say, I'm a little emotional right now. We've been working on
Me
this for
too.
so long, and the support is so overwhelming. So
Aw.
thank you all for being here. This is really, really awesome. I want to give subs so bad. I want to give
Please, take 'em.
but they're not letting me. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so I think it's time to get started with the first overall pick of the 2025 Drop In, Drop Out Fantasy Critic Draft. And as a reminder, starting with you, Jerica, number 1 overall, give us your publisher name as you do your first pick, please.
Man, we did this so long ago. I think it was something Jerka Chew 'em up.
Sounds right.
Yep.
Jerka Chew 'em.
Jerka Chew 'em up. There it is.
You can find me everywhere at Jerka Chew. So it's Jerka Chew 'em up, like I'm chewing y'all up. That's what
Well,
I
Sounds about right. Yeah.
because I'm mean.
All right.
Mhm.
Jerka Chew.
There we go. That's
What's
me.
your first pick?
Of course, what you're seeing right there. I'm not gonna take any time. I want Monster Hunter Wild.
Oh,
There it is. There it is.
Strong.
Give it to me, baby.
What's your thought process? Walk us through it.
I know for a fact that this game's coming out. It scored pretty well when it did come out. I think it was in the 80s or 90s, if I'm not mistaken, on Metacritic. You can fact check me. It's going to be guaranteed good points for mommy over here.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to pick a
Points for
game that's
mommy.
not for sure coming out. Like, I've already played the demo and it was fun. I didn't get a whole lot into Monster Hunter Worlds because at that time, really deep into Destiny. But now that I'm a little bit more loosey-goosey with the games that take me in with multiple people. What do we call these games? It's left me. Live
Multiplayer?
service, playing with COG. Can you say it one more time?
Multiplayer.
Yes, a multiplayer game. I promise.
This is
I
the
know
expertise we bring you and drop
Listen.
in, drop out.
the games that you play with people.
Yep.
But yeah, it's gonna be one I jump into. I really enjoyed the demo. I can't wait to maybe play with some people that know what they're doing so they can show me the ropes. But hey, I'm ready to kill some monsters and get some points.
Let's go.
Do it. Let's do it.
Okay, with first award Monster Hunter Wilds. That brings us to Jordan, aka Cognitive Clips, with the second pick. And I bet $3,500 I can tell you what he's going with.
I'm gonna.
Wait, did Grease 2 get announced or what?
For those of you who don't know me, I have a brand to uphold.
My brand.
My brand. My brand. My brand. Let's go, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Man, I
Let's
hope
do
it
it.
comes
Great
out.
pick. That's a great pick.
I wanted so deeply to have a pick ahead of you, Jordan, just to steal it.
I knew you
wanted
would.
it so
Oh, it
bad.
feels so good.
It would have felt so
God.
good.
But you didn't get the chance.
I
And,
didn't. I didn't. So I mean, we know this 7 knows, and I know a lot of people in the chat know, but we're gonna have a lot of new folks here. Tell us a little bit about your relationship with Metroid and why this is your first overall pick.
Yeah, I mean, lifelong love of the series. Grew up playing Super Metroid, one of like my most played games as a kid growing up. Loved the Prime trilogy. But on top of that, yes, High Score Weekly, it is a heart pick, and I appreciate the respect. But it's a heart pick that gets the points. We were checking on this the other day, the 7 of us, and the lowest scoring of the main trilogy is like a 90 on OpenCritic. So like they get points. And if you want to throw in Metro Prime Hunters for the DS, that even got like an 85. So that's still a respectable 15 on the board. So on top of just loving the series and being a huge fan, I think it's going to get the points. And as to whether or not it releases, I really don't think Nintendo would have announced a year after like a 6-year delay if they weren't like positive it was coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that is for sure a slam dunk to release this year. I would be shocked if it didn't come out. There would be trouble in Metroid Paradise if that were the case.
There would be. There would be.
All right, Maury, I can't believe the 3rd overall pick has the choice between the 2 biggest games of the year. But what you going with, buddy?
Dude, I mean, I don't know. There's an obvious answer, but there's a reason why 2 people skipped it. And it's because I said that I had complete faith this game was coming out this year on the last episode of Drop In, Drop Out, episode 0, if you want to go check that out. And I no longer feel so confident. I am shaking in my boots, so I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole. I refuse to pick Grand Theft Auto 6.
Way.
I refuse.
Stick to your guns.
No,
Stick to
no.
your guns.
I
No.
would
You
vote.
made a bet and you're not even going to pick it?
I don't even trust it. I don't even trust
Pick
it.
with
You
the
can have it.
chain, Maury. Pick
No.
with the chain.
Give me Grand Theft Auto 6. Give it to me. I'll be a martyr. Come on. Give me Grand Theft Auto 6. Give me Grand Theft Auto 6.
Got bullied
Screw it.
into it.
All right.
Screw it. Screw it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Give me Grand Theft Auto 6.
Here's the thing, Maury. If you didn't pick it, I was maybe too scared to pick it myself.
I know. But this is the thing.
You
I
guys are
didn't
all
want to grab
cowards.
it. Look, here's the deal, right? If this game doesn't come out this year, I put myself into oblivion, right? Like I will be falling behind Kayla this year. But
Wow, rude.
I know, sorry. Hey.
I got
That's
plans.
praise.
Don't worry.
I mean, the worst thing that happens, you just don't get points. So it's a gamble worth taking, in my opinion.
Wow.
Saying.
Wow.
That was
For those
good.
unaware, that's Maury's credentials.
But
Yes.
if it comes out, you probably will win. There you go. You just win. You win the
Fill
whole
'em
year.
up and spit them out. That's
That's what I do.
God, that
Patrick,
was-
can I just pop in real quick with a question from the chat to kind of break this up a little bit? But what are the rules for dropping a game? So if we find out
Oh.
that Grand Theft Auto 6 doesn't land this year, like is there a punishment? What's going on this year?
That is such a good question.
I got you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can field some of it, but Jordan, why don't you take the whole question?
Yeah, so the rules for us so far, we can go in and change them if somehow they need to be changed. But as of right now, the rules are if a game is not going to release, then you can drop at least one that's not going to release. And then like obviously if a game gets announced and then gets outright canceled at some point, then there's like unlimited number of those we can drop. And then I think that there's actually maybe it's 2 for one.
So the way I understood it, and maybe you can double check this while I'm picking my next pick. if it ends up not having a 2025 date, I thought we could drop as many of those as we want.
I think you're right.
It's if we think it's going to, if there's no date at all, or there is a date for this year, we only have a handful of those, and I don't remember that number.
That's what I was getting confused on. See, I asked to answer the question and then butchered it. So
hey, that's okay.
That's what we do.
The X factor here, however, though, and what makes this fun is that after we draft our games, we're all making counter picks. Correct?
Right.
We're doing
Yep.
that live.
Yeah.
If your game is counter picked, you can no longer drop that game.
Right.
You're
Which-
locked into it. So if
yeah,
somebody
Hashtag
is
locked
like,
in.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, which we'll cover. We'll go through all of the rules of counter picks at the end of the draft when we do our counter picks. But that is a very good thing to go ahead and mention is if someone counter picks GTA 6, then Maury can't drop it. But that's the gamble. Is it the one worth taking? We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay, I am up next. Correct? Oh, Jarek has got something.
Correct.
One last thing. Cayman was also mentioned punishment. Can we throw in some punishment? If we
yeah,
I
we
want
should do
I want a
steak
little
for the end of
extra
this.
to do. I don't know what that is yet, but something
Yeah.
fun. If you're gonna drop a game, gotta do something else.
We can figure that out.
Ooh.
That's not in the website. So
Chat
maybe
drop
we do in
recommendations.
real life. I don't know.
You're gonna have to
Okay.
play
Yeah.
every Kingdom Hearts game that ends in .067 V2 drop double dreams, baby.
Yeah, in one
I want to
sitting.
lose.
In one
In one
sitting.
Okay, with my first pick. Oh, what we haven't done? Jerica did it, but the next two folks I don't think shared the name of your publishing house.
You are
so
correct.
Jordan, what's yours?
Mine is Sons of Glitzers Remastered.
Great.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Love.
And Maury,
Gamble worth taking productions.
there you go. There you go. So with the fourth pick, I am representing No White Flag Above My Door,
Mm.
which someone might be wondering, what does that mean? Look, the picks I'm going to make today, I'm going to go down with the ship if I end up having a bad fucking time. Down with this ship. Any Dido fans in chat? One for
Hey!
God.
And this, I think my first pick is going to be the perfect metaphor for that, because this is a game that's unannounced.
Oh no.
With the fourth pick of the draft, I am going the unannounced 3D Mario game.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Because
Shit.
if that shit comes out, I
Yeah.
expect nothing less than a 96, which is
Wow.
going to give me a bunch of fucking points.
Yeah.
The question is it
that's
going to come out?
tough. That's
That's
tough.
the question. I think it does, which is
But
why
not-
I'm
but not
picking
good
it at
tough.
4. I don't know. It could be bad tough.
For the record, that was what I was going to draft before I was bullied by this
Whoa.
team. No, bullied. I mean, bullied.
Literally.
Your
Chat was
GWT
bullying you
more.
too.
I
Chat was
know.
bullying you as well.
I saw it, and you know what, Patrick, great pick. Fuck
Thank you.
you.
Hey, and
yeah,
we can.
Yeah.
There's trades. Trades are allowed in this league. So if we
Yeah.
decide that we want to trade games, we can do that. But
I love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
all right, next up, Jake. Tell us your publisher. Tell us your pick.
Jake 2 Interactive.
More like
is
Jake
in.
2 out of 10.
Okay.
Roasted love.
Listen,
Wow.
I'm already catching it from chat, and I had somebody. Oh, it was Noah, of course, says Jake's about to throw up his first pick as unannounced Sonic game that totally kicks ass, dude.
Fucking got it.
Incredibly on brand.
Got him.
My
Okay.
brand.
Listen, I'm taking Civ 7.
No.
And it will be
Good pick.
really nice because we're gonna see the results extremely soon. That game comes out in like a week and a half. And now you guys are gonna be like, what's your reasoning? It's because of the fucking losers that love Civ 7. No, I'm just kidding. All right, listen, not my type of game. However, these games review very well. Like the worst Sid Meier's Civilization game gets like an 85. It is the easy money here in round one. I like the idea of being on the board early. I think it will probably, they've had a lot of time to cook this one since Civ 6. And my guess is that we're gonna get this going.
Yeah.
And probably I'm guessing my estimate 91.
Sure. I think that's a good pick.
Really? Okay.
I almost went Civ 7 over 3D Mario, but also I almost choked at Bog's comment. The worst conversations I've ever had are with Civ players.
Not me.
Oh my
No.
God. It's so
Wow.
fucking funny. And mean.
No.
Oh,
All right. Next up, with the sixth pick, Kayla. What's your
You know-
publisher? What's your pick?
Listen, I am mad at Jake because Jake knows that I wanted this game. I feel like he just knows deep in his heart. This was written down to just fuck with me, I swear. But no. I'm very excited for that game. I can't wait. My publisher is no other than Down to Farm Productions.
DTF's in the chat if you have
DTFs.
That's definitely my type of game. But listen, last year we didn't really set the precedent for last year. We didn't have all of our members here, but we did have myself, Jerica, Patrick, and Cog and Cayman in our group. But I lost like bad last year because I did live on camera. You can actually go check it out still. I think we did it on Spotlight Games, and we may have also done an episode on JK Games as well if you wanted to see last year's. But I picked with my heart. I really did. And now I'm still going to be doing that a little bit this year with my first pick. Maybe a risky option, but I have a good feeling about it. Lost Records Bloom and Rage is going to be my first pick. And I love the Life is Strange franchise. I'm excited that this one is going back to Don't Nod, who made the original. So I have high hopes, but looking at that projected points of 4.8, I don't know, man. It might be a risky pick to start out with, but I personally think it's going to be a good one, and I'm excited for it. So we'll see how it goes.
A really strong 3rd round pick with the 6th overall pick.
We love.
Next up, next up to close out round 7. No, actually, I'm so excited for
Me too.
Lost Records. I cannot wait for that game.
Yeah,
next up, Cayman to end round 1 and begin round 2. Cayman, what is your publisher? What's your pick?
All right, so here comes Shuhei's special boy over here, the reigning champ. You know what? Last year, I took Todd Howard and I brought him to his fucking knees with the Todd Howard's downfall. And now Shuhei's special boy's on the scene. He's about to wreak some havoc and also do the funniest fucking thing ever. Are you ready for this? With my first pick, I'm going to go with a Hollow Knight Silk Song. 100% coming out this year. And if it's not, then you fucking nerds are never getting this game.
Absolutely.
So we're going to start with that. But here's the thing. If you didn't tune in, and you can go back and watch this episode because it is funny as shit when I do this in the first season of Fantasy Critic, I'm going to pick Elden Ring again.
Damn it.
In the 2nd round because no one touched it. You fuckers made this mistake last year and I got 33 points for it.
Oh my god.
We're doing it again. We're taking it back, baby. We're taking it back.
Do this last year.
So here's my question to you, Dumpster Boy. Do you think
yeah?
And I mean, the answer is obviously yes, because you picked it. Do you think that a multiplayer, like a new formula for Elden Ring is a lock for a ton of points?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding? Anything with Miyazaki's name on it is gonna do great. Shit, even the last Armored Core game reviewed pretty well. So like, this is a shoot. If I don't get more than 25 points on this, I will genuinely be shocked. Like I will be completely blown away. But yeah, I'll go there. And just want to let everyone know that I did platinum Elden Ring, and yes, that game sucks.
What? What? I'm so sick. I'm sick for a variety of reasons. He took Night Rain out of my fucking mouth, and then he called Elden Ring dog shit. I'm livid.
Why was it in your mouth?
I platinumed it, baby.
That's a great question, Cog.
Hey, platinum.
Sometimes with Maury, you just gotta let it happen.
Oh God,
always do.
It's with the mouth specifically. He's a big fan of mouth.
Yeah, this is great.
All right, Kayla, your next pick.
Yeah, Kayla, 2nd round pick. What are you adding to your team?
Let's see. I think that you would think that Down to Farm would have a farm game on it this early. I'm not doing it. I'm going to go with Split Fiction
I knew
for
it.
my first.
I knew it too.
Let's put her on there. I think it's going to be a good one. I can't wait personally. I hope you guys can't wait. I need
if they can innovate, I cannot wait for this game, Kayla. I can't wait for me to be able to play it. I think it'd be a perfect stream game for us. But like if they innovate on top of how innovative and different It Takes Two was, because I think It Takes Two was like 90s, upper 80s when it got scored.
Exactly.
Or like I know it's not their first game that's like, playing side by side with someone, but just that every level was just so much fun, and you played in a new different way every time that just worked. If this game is anything like that and builds on it, it's going to be a 90 plus.
I like it.
Let's see.
I like it a lot.
I'm mad you got it. Can you tell?
Amazing. Okay, next up, Jake with his second pick. And because we're at Jake, do we need to check in with the chat at all?
Our sweet, sweet chat that is so mean to me already. We've developed the perfect relationship in a matter of 30 minutes. Great to see you all. Everybody who is just getting here, I appreciate everyone's presence. Mostly people are disagreeing with our picks and making fun of us. There's not a whole lot we need to check in on.
Yeah. Sure.
But they're all doing the right thing.
We love.
Excellent work out there, everybody. Boo, Jake. Yeah, this is the first time chat from Swanky Drinkers. Yep.
We love to see.
Come on,
We love to
Swanky.
see.
Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Thank you all.
Let's get those W Jakes going because I am taking Untitled Mario Kart game.
Damn.
It is
Oh
game.
no!
I thought it was going to fall to me. I was shocked that I'd get 2 Mario games in this draft.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think
Almost.
what's happening with that one too is
Tough.
like when we were looking at this and we were talking about how many games we would each draft, like 2025's actual outlook right now doesn't have that many games that are like officially announced. And this is that middle ground of this game is the only Switch 2 game that we've technically seen. I feel pretty confident that the Switch 2 is coming out this year and that game is coming out alongside it or at least within its launch window. So as far as like picking a game that's not exactly on the list, it's still kind of an unannounced game, but also, you know, saving myself some opportunity for some of those other big ones. I feel like it's the right move right now. And Mario Kart it never reviews bad unless it's the Wii one still reviewed well, and that game's not even good. If you liked it, it's just because it's the Mario Kart that came out when you were 13. Get out of here.
sure.
Yeah, Maury.
Wow. Yeah. I wasn't here.
Everyone's favorite Mario Kart is the Mario Kart that came out when they were 13.
Yeah.
Search your hearts right. You all know it's true.
11. It was Mario Kart DS, but it's close. It's
Sure.
close.
Yeah.
11
Yeah.
pretty close to
13.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, back to me with my second pick, and I'm just so glad that I get to do this to Maury.
Please
I
don't.
knew. Like I said that as a joke at the beginning. Like I can't wait to just steal shit from you. But the truth is, you get one of 2 really good games that I know you want. But I'm going to take Ghost of Yoto.
No, dude. No. Oh my god. I've been railed for the last 4 picks. Like every single one of them was one that I wanted. Like, oh my god.
You shouldn't have got the 3rd pick. That's on the
Damn
wheel,
it.
dude.
Damn it, dude. Get off of me.
I
The wheel has spoken.
I'll be honest. I didn't necessarily want to take Ghost of Yote. Let me back up my point, Maury. Tsushima only had an 84 on Open Critic.
Fair.
And so I'm trying to get the 90s here. But I thought I was going to get a slam dunk with Mario Kart 9, but the homie Jake Twitchin took it. So now it's like, because there is a world in which 3D Mario doesn't release, I need guaranteed points. And as we discussed on the last podcast that's going live tomorrow, if you're here in the live chat, we're feeling confident that Yote is this year. So even though we don't have a date, I am putting my money behind Ghost of Yote does release. And I'm hopefully... Yuwajin, let me know if I'm saying that wrong in the chat, says this time 90 plus. I hope that they knock it out of the park and give us a 90 plus this time. So yeah, my second pick, Ghost of Yote.
Yeah, it hurts. It cut me deep, but great pick. I think Sucker Punch is going to send it home there. I'm so blown. There are 2 games that I'm looking at right now, and
Blown
I'm
away?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Any blower? Matt?
God.
One.
I hope Nancy's not in here. Damn.
Oh,
Sorry,
I'm so
Nancy.
sorry.
Nancy's my
I'm so
mother.
Sorry, Nancy.
Nancy, I'm sorry. I'm surrounded by animals, Nancy. Save me. Anyway,
She knows.
for my second round pick, because I'm tired of everybody pointing their finger guns at me, I'm going to point my finger guns at somebody. Jerica, give me Doom the Dark Ages. Give me Doom the Dark Ages. Wow, unfazed. She's unfazed. She's unbothered. I'm livid. You know what? It's fine. It's fine, bro. I take Doom. I take Doom the Dark Ages. Give it to me. I think Doom the Dark Ages is going to review very well. I think 2016 was quality. I think what they did with Eternal was even more impressive. I know a lot of people have complaints because you're up in the air, you're flying around all the time, whatever. Well, I think that this game bringing you back to boots on the ground, feeling like a fucking tank, I think that's going to get some points on the board for me. I think it's going to hit at least a 90, if not higher. So give me Doom. And yeah, that's my second round pick.
Somebody just give
It's a
it
good pick.
Doom already. Goodness gracious.
That's a good pick.
I did want it, but I got some backup plans. But you're not wrong.
Mhm.
Doom is a
Mhm.
lock for like 8 points for sure.
Yeah.
God, I hate Jake. God, I hate Jake so much.
He's going to be in the Dark Ages with those 7.5 points. He's gonna
Fucking
get.
hell.
I'm desperate for those 7.5 points. I don't
That's
know about
true.
y'all.
That's true.
I want them. Give them to me.
God, that is so true.
Oh, man.
All right. We are back to Cognitive Glitch Remastered.
Hey.
Did I remember that right, or did I miss something?
Sons of Glitches remastered.
Sons
Ah,
of Glitches
close.
Remastered. That's
Because
all.
yeah, my I guess to explain this slightly, my team name last year was Sons of Glitches because my name on like PSN and all that is Cognitive Glitch. So yeah, all these remasters coming out, might as well just remaster the old team
Love
from
it.
last year. You know what I'm saying?
Love it.
And my next pick is gonna be Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Expedition.
Wow.
You're wanting to go on a little expedition, Jordan.
I am. Everything I'm seeing about this game, just like I feel like if it was us, if it was somebody else saying it almost looks too good to be true, like the way that like visually, yeah, hopefully it actually does run like it looks. But story sounds awesome. It's got some amazing voice talent in there. The action looks incredible. So I'm all in, hoping for some good points. Don't let me down.
Yeah. Kayla in the chat said, I'm excited for this one, but cautious. Kayla, speak from your chest. What's that?
I just don't know enough about it yet. What I've seen, I'm interested in though, but like, I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know. The chat also sees you as a little risky with Metroid in this one. So I would
don't know
concede
why
to you.
Metroid is seen as risky. It's a very well reviewed
It's
franchise.
not that I would
don't
say. Just is it going to come out?
Yeah,
Does
I
it
think
have a place?
that's
It's
what
coming
they
out,
mean.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I
Also-
would. I think it's risky.
I will stake my shirt on it. Sorry, Jake.
Okay.
Let us not forget, of course, that this is French persona, aka Fursona, which
Yep.
doesn't mean anything
Ah.
besides
Oh,
French.
furries.
Wow.
Can I say that on here? Is that okay?
I don't believe saying the word furry breaks any TLS.
Great.
No?
I hope
That's
not.
like the least
I-
offensive thing
I'm
that's been said on this
also-
chat.
Accepting of that. I just really wanted to say it.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Aw. We love.
All right. Well, Jerica, it is
Is it-
now.
do I
the
even
spotlight
play?
is on you.
I get to pick first, but I'm reduced.
Well, now you get to pick 2 more games.
Yeah.
So you're going to be
Yeah,
the first
but I'm at the
team with
bottom of
3.
the pile now. Ew,
I
all
don't
these
know.
loser games. But you got the game that I'm picking here because I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest and say I've learned a few things from Cayman. And one of those things I've learned, he's not wrong. He's a smart dude. I'm not trying to butter your roll. You got some points to make. So I'm gonna pick Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Because
Wow.
it seems that those games
Sick.
always just blow everyone out of the water and review really well.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
always want to play them. Like, because it looks like it's a great time. It looks exactly how my brain works. And I don't know why I haven't played it.
I'm
Like, it makes
disappointed. I'm
sense.
disappointed that we that it didn't make it back to me because
Oh.
everyone slept on Infinite Wealth last year. But to your point, Jerica, yes, this game is for you. It's weird as shit. And from what some of the previews are saying, this might be the best naval combat since Black Flag. Which,
Dang.
if that's true, this game is gonna pop off. Also, I think mainstream audiences are starting to finally figure out Yakuza and all those creepy little Asian men in their diapers running around. Love it.
Hey,
Fucking love it.
at least they can pee anytime they want. That's what I want to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's
I'm gonna
what's
get rid of
crazy-
diapers like them.
Not even making it up. Yakuza is just filled with little Asian men running around in diapers. That's a whole
I saw that.
storyline.
That's true.
That actually, if I've looked up anything about the game, I saw that clip and I was like, I'm interested, and that's the only scene I've watched.
Amazing.
That's it. That's all I know.
That's I think it's a really good pick. Like a
Yeah,
Dragon.
Agreed.
Uh,
Agreed.
What's your third pick though, Jerica?
Tough.
Also, yeah, the Skull and Bones erasure about ship combat is really actually disheartening to me. What a game.
God.
This one might be a little risky as well, but I don't think we've picked this one yet. Sorry, I think I've done really good trying to keep up with who's done what. But based on the reviews I've read and things I've seen about this game, it looks like a really fun time. You could play pretty much any way that you want. I even said this on JK Games. I love being an asshole, and it seems like I could be an asshole in this game. So I'm gonna pick Avowed.
Wow.
Someone else has picked it.
Okay.
Nope.
I thought about it.
I was hoping that would fall.
It's right there on the screen for you.
Very good pick. Yeah, I'm so excited for Avowed, man.
Me
I keep going. I was going back and forth for a while last year of like whether or not it would deliver. But the more I see that game, and then previews have been so
every
hot.
time I see something new or I see someone has had a hands-on and their experience with it, I'm like, this might turn out to be a pretty fun game. I wasn't sold initially because I was like, oh, it's another one of those situations. But I think the freedom that they're giving you to really play the way you want and like mix and match weapons, and all those storylines, you can really choose your own adventure for real. Which is what I sort of missed from just thinking about the last game I played that sort of reminds me of this is Dragon Age, totally different. But I want to be able to choose everything I do in this game. I want to be mean, just like I'm being right now. I want to be mean.
I love it.
You're being a jerk. That's you.
That's me.
God bless.
Good luck.
Someone sneezed, right? All right, Jordan, back to you for your third pick. What you got?
I don't think this third pick's gonna sway chat in my favor at all. But I'm gonna go with the Dragon Quest HD2D 1 and 2 collection thingy.
I think that's smart.
Yeah, I just double checked. I think I drafted the Dragon Quest 3 HD2D last year. Got 85 points, respectable. 15, 85 on OpenCritic, 15 points for the league. So I think they can do it again. I still need to pick that one up myself, but I may just be burying myself here, but you got to follow your heart sometimes,
No, I think that's a good brain pick because especially something like that is an HD remake of something that already has in the past scored really well. They'd have to really fuck it up to not at least get there again. Right?
I think that's a pretty safe pick. It's just sort of
Chat was
safe.
well received.
Sort of easy way out right there, or easy way in.
Yeah,
I'm trying to throw shade at COG.
Yeah,
but it's not working.
I'm hearing it.
You hear it?
I'm hearing it loud and clear.
Be mean.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be mean. You picked a remake.
His hair would slick back real nice. Is all I'm gonna say.
Real nice.
Maury, time for your third pick. What are you stealing from me?
Yeah, Patrick, I've just decided it's going to be a night of gambles. You knew that Kojima was going to show up somewhere in here, but not the Kojima game you thought. Guys, give me Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Come on, baby. I think it's coming this year. I really do. And it's ballsy, and it's a gamble, and I think it's the gamble worth taking. We're going to find out. That's my pick.
I picked that on my team last year, and it got counterpicked, so it was stuck on my roster. And so that... I have a complicated relationship with Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, but I hope it's good. I think Cayman has been the devil on my shoulder enough to convince me that the game is not going to be good, but I really hope it's good.
God, I really need it to be. I need it to be.
Yeah. Man, this is tough. I made a little list on my phone of like the games to go after, and how naive of me to think that I would maybe get many of them, because I now only have 3 games on my list that are left from the ones that people have taken.
Oh wow.
So now I'm stuck. I'm trying to think, do I do the brain pick or do I do the heart pick? Because so far, as long as Mario comes out, I got 2 bangers. So I feel like I can maybe do a little bit of a heart pick, but also I'm here to fucking win, dog. I'm here for the fucking W, baby.
W's in chat?
W's in chat? Anybody? W's in chat? W's in chat? And so with that, I'm so scared. I thought you were going to take Death Stranding, and I don't have the guts to take Death Stranding.
No, you don't.
Beach. I don't have the guts.
No, you don't.
That is not a gamble worth taking for me. I think I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And Maury, I think you'll appreciate this pick. the first time you and I ever connected was doing a podcast together and freaking out over South of Midnight.
Yes.
I'm going to take South of Midnight with my third pick. It might bite me in the butt, but I want that game to succeed so badly that even if I only get 12 points from this, I will take that as a success. Right now, we're in that just get me 10 or more points range because I don't know that there's some hidden 90s in here that I'm trying to find, but I'm going to go South of Midnight for my third pick. So that leaves us with you, Jake, as your third pick. What you got?
All right. I'm going to have a little suspense here for you. I'm really excited about this pick.
I can't take it.
I am taking Ninja Gaiden. That's right. Ragebound.
Nice.
Not fun. I'm a little scared of Ninja Gaiden 4's release date, even though I think that is a good pick. I feel like just announcing fall, it looks like it's in good shape, but Ragebound, I am confident in its release date of making it this year. And the team behind that is the team that did, I think, the Blasphemous games. And it's being published by .emu? Like emulation, maybe? I don't know, but they did like Shredder's Revenge. They seem to have pretty good picks. Streets of Rage 4. When it comes to those like throwback 2D games, they are on a fucking generational run right now. And I feel like that game is going to kind of sneak out and put up like probably like a 90, 91, 92. Okay. I think it's gonna be really good. It's closest. It's Konami doing a 2D, like they got their name on it. We've had The Messenger is probably the game that it looks the most like, which reviewed very, very well. I think we're in good shape.
Okay. I like it. I respect it. Next up, back to you, Kayla. Down to farm. What are we farming?
Listen, we need to farm some points is what we need to farm.
Let's go.
Okay. So with that being said, I did a little bit of research while we were talking because I didn't have a ton of time before this, but I've been thinking with my head, and I think I'm just gonna go with the next mainline Call of Duty game. Whoa. Just to get a couple. Here's the thing: Black Ops 6. What? No, we cannot. Can we not?
I am not sure actually, because one of the default picks is yearly.
No. Entries. Can we confirm?
Let's try it. We'll try it. We'll see.
Can we confirm? Because here's the thing. Let's go. Because here's the thing. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which was the last edition, did score an 83. So, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that this could do well. I actually enjoyed the last one. I'm going to be honest. Do I enjoy all of them? Not necessarily. Do I definitely enjoy Black Ops editions more than the others? Yes. And they're probably not going to do another Black Ops this year, if I had to guess. But we'll see. I just had to get it. I had it just a little tease of the rest of my list. The rest of the time.
Actually, that may be what saved you, because they eventually went to be like every other year. So I think that is probably what I don't know. Either way, it's on your team.
We'll find out.
Hell yeah.
We'll find out. It's okay. You can let me have this one. It probably won't make a big difference, to be honest. Let's be real.
I'm glad I didn't have to look for like 4 different games where we could find one for you this time. That was
oh man, that was tough. Guys, I gotta tell you really quick.
Yes,
last time, just a little backstory. This is quite embarrassing. On the last Fantasy Critic that we did, we had to search multiple times for my last game. I was just fishing for the farm games, y'all. I was trying to find. I have a long, extensive list on my Steam wish list, and I was just cycling through them trying to find something.
It was everyone I would type in, it just wouldn't show up, and her heart broke more and more.
Yeah, and somehow she didn't know. Yeah, it was tough. It was really tough. All right, so now. I've missed Shuhei Special Boy. He's been awfully quiet since his last pick. What do you got, buddy?
You fucking losers. Look at this shit. Someone left Fable on the board for me to pick up with my number 3 pick. And so I'm about to go into this with like what potentially could be 3 Game of the Year contenders.
Just, no.
And I'm potentially going to pick up another one here in a second when I draft Assassin's Creed Shadow. Because here's the thing. This game is either going to suck or fuck, okay?
Yeah.
And it will either tank Ubisoft or it might stave off them getting bought out by someone. Either way, I'm going to GWT Mori and I'm going to dumpster that boy. That's the gamble worth taking. So we're gonna do that, and I'm pretty sure I just won this. I'm gonna pick Bulletstorm 2 with my final pick, and you fuckers aren't gonna know what to do.
Let's go.
Oh my
Maniac.
god. Wow.
Look, on the suck to fuck scale, I hope that it leans fuck versus suck, but I don't know.
Same. I would love to play a good 100% fuckable Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah,
this
dude,
year.
God, I
all
don't
I've
know.
wanted for years is a fuckable Assassin's Creed. Let's go.
God.
Yes.
Kayla, with that, do you need a
Denise is
second,
not in
Kayla?
here.
Oh my god, that was incredible. No, she's not. She's not.
Okay,
but I
good.
love the chat. The chat's 0 for 1.
A 0 for suck, 1 for fuck.
Please. Oh my god. Okay, listen. I need more indie games on my list. Okay, so I've got high hopes for this game that will be featured more in depth on our episode 1 coming tomorrow. Can't remember.
Yeah.
Yes. And I just need to pick Usual June. This game looks incredible. I think it's going to be the hidden gem this year that's going to get plucked from the masses and be the indie game that shines. Hopefully in the eyes of the critics, but either way, it's something I'm really looking forward to. If you haven't heard anything about it, you should definitely look it up. There's Ghost involved. There's visual like novel elements involved, but there is also like a lot of fun gameplay, it looks like, from the trailers. So hopefully that one comes out this year, because it is just say 2025, but we'll see. I'm hopeful. Fingers crossed.
June is busting out all over. Anybody? Any busters in chat? Anybody?
Busters.
High School Weekly said he wants a refund.
No finger pointing there, bud.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
All right, Jake, we are back to you for your 4th pick. We're zooming. Can I just say, 51 minutes in, and we're already halfway through the 4th round. We are zooming.
Love
brother.
it. Love it.
Killing it. Well, let me take up a little bit of your time and tell you about how wonderful Xenoblade Chronicles is as a series. Have any of you have any of my co-hosts here ever played a Xenoblade game?
No, I have a lot of
Played,
friends.
yes.
And a wife.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a lot of friends.
It's
that don't like-
it's like one of the best JRPGs. Jake, get out of here, brother.
Really?
Brother.
I think Dumpster Boy's fucking with me. I don't know. I can't read him.
0-1.
Dumpster Boy, name a protagonist from Xenoblade.
Oh, fuck off. Do you think I can remember any protagonist name from any game?
True.
You make a good point. All
I
right.
couldn't tell
I'm
you
taking-
any of the characters from Dragon Quest XI, and that's like my favorite JRPG of all time.
All right, we need to do like a Dragon Quest 11 cast at some point because I adore that video game.
Do you know any of the
but
characters' names outside of Eric?
I was about to say Eric. Fuck, you took mine. I called Eric. You can't be Eric. Fuck. Yeah, the shorty's name is Jade. Boing sound effect. Boing.mp3.
Oh my god.
Shouty? Is that what you said? Shouty?
Yeah, shout it. She's
There we
confirmed
go.
Shouty.
You asked for more time. Here you go.
I'm taking Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. That game is very, very good in its current state on Wii U, and it is going to get the treatment that Xenoblade Chronicles Remastered got a while back, where it gets like an additional end game content and like expansion, like it's more than just a remaster. So the new coat of paint will treat it well. It'll be not like stuck on the worst Nintendo system that's ever existed, and I think that that game will probably score pretty high. I don't think that's going to get like a 9 or higher, but I would guess like an 87, 88 or something like that.
Okay. Hell yeah. Well, Maury, we're back to you for your 4th pick.
We're back to you, Patrick.
Me? Oh, fuck, I did my math wrong. Fuck, I'm not ready. All right. I will go down with this ship. I'm filling time. What do we chat? Do we
Do
like
the funniest
fighting
thing
games?
ever. Do the funniest thing ever, Patrick. Do it.
What is it?
Bulbasaur?
What?
Well,
A cold store?
What's the funniest thing, Cayman? I'll do whatever you want me to do.
Take Death Stranding.
I'm scared.
Oh.
Just take it right from Maury's grip so we can all point and laugh.
True, the photo mode alone will put it at a 72.
Death Stranding open.
Just the photo mode alone.
Sorry, Maury, I'm throwing you under the bus like this. I just like to laugh.
83 Death Stranding. What about the Death Stranding director's cut? Did that get reviewed? I just want to
that's when they
see
added all the extra vehicles in the race.
86.
It's not a bad game, y'all. It's a fun game. It's so innovative. You saw the clip of my girlfriend's video. She spent made like a 7-minute video, but it took her all day making all the zip lines over the mountain. She spent all day doing that.
Dude, I literally have probably 30 hours of building zip lines. I was muted that whole time. Patrick,
Sounds riveting.
don't do it. Don't
It
do
is riveting.
Maury, can you and I have an honest conversation right now?
No, we can.
Are you pick Death Stranding 2 if I don't pick it?
No, because I don't think it's coming out this year.
I
don't think it's coming out
this
either.
year
I don't think it's coming out this
I
year.
would
so
pick it.
Definitely coming out this year.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
100%.
It's
I don't think
not.
so.
It's
I
not
don't-
worth
I
the
don't
risk. I'm going to be honest with you, Patrick. Like, no, the way Kajima's talking about it, you've heard me and Jericho. We talked about it in episode 0. It's not coming this year. It's not.
It will be such a surprise if it does, though. God, my soul is ready to eat it up.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready for it. I want to play it so bad.
Chat's
I
divided.
know what's going
Soul is
on.
hungry.
The whole game, I won't know what's going on, but it will be a good time. Making zip lines and
Yeah.
taking pictures of those beautiful women.
Bama Bruh says DS2 100% out this year. I'm betting 10 subs.
Oh,
Whoa.
We
Okay.
love a bet with chat.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That has
You have
nothing
some
to do
inside
with whether or
scoops?
not you pick it. That has nothing to do with whether or not you pick it. You feel me?
Hey, we're in
don't
this for the
screw
subs.
yourself.
I trust Bama Bruh implicitly.
What's his
Wow.
Smart.
Wow.
inside
Wow.
scoop?
Wait, what
Oh.
fighting game are you thinking about? 2XKO?
2XKO.
It's great.
I was
gonna
thinking
be
about
awesome.
taking that last time. I'm really scared about that game launching in early access.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. That's a really good point.
Good
And
chance.
that's
Yeah.
off my list now. That's a really good point. Fuck.
I'm
Fuck
ready.
me.
Don't
When
do
is
it
it
to
my
yourself,
turn again?
Patrick.
It's your turn shortly.
It is.
Good.
It is.
If he ever picks a game, then maybe we'll get there.
Smelling something.
Yeah, man, it's so crazy how I just have all the power right now. I could
do.
be here for 30 minutes not picking a game. Like I can do so much right now. Do I do
Drunk on power?
Half-Life 3 unannounced?
Oh,
That's
I
a-
kinda
that's a
love that
game
too.
board.
wild.
Branding.
I'm scrolling through the watch list on this right now.
Wow.
Just to see, and somehow that is on page like 3. It was like, y'all are crazy. All right, I need to pick a game, and I want guaranteed points,
Yeah.
which is why. Yes. Which is why I think I'm going to, as I search one last game just to double check. No, 72, absolutely not. I'm not doing Kingdom
The
Come. 2.
suspense.
No, I checked that. That's
All right.
No,
Kingdom Come, I'm just kidding.
That sounds dirty.
No.
Yeah, I don't know about that game.
All right.
Has
No,
anyone played that? Jake, have you played that game before?
no, I can't.
Okay.
That's like the antithesis of games that I would ever
Is-
enjoy. I look at that
Okay.
and I
It involves
I
reading,
don't
so you
like
can't.
looking
Jake.
at it.
Oh,
All right.
Correct.
There's a
All right,
game
I'm
you
ready.
can't play.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a bunch that I can't play.
Really?
I hate a
Wow.
bunch of games that people love. Baldur's Gate 3.
Let's
He's
go.
coming for blood, chat.
Is Baldur's Gate 3 able to be picked? Is that possible? I'm not sure how the rules work.
Smart.
All right. I'm trusting Bama, bruh. I'm trusting the Dan Good show. Give me Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
Oh,
it's not an out. Like, if it was still on the board and I need to pick something, like, it's a good pick. I just don't know if it's coming out. You know, that's the only downside.
I don't expect
I'm
it.
so
to come
sorry,
out,
Maury.
but
I'm not
he
sorry.
wasn't going to
This
take
is
it. I
fun.
trust him. He wouldn't have lied to me in that moment.
Mhm.
Not to his face like that. No.
Yeah.
I'm so
Reverse
mad.
psychology, maybe. I don't know.
Just
Just
so
saying.
everybody knows, we just had the most clippable moment of this entire episode, and Patrick wasted it. I was about to look him in his eyes and say, "Give me Death Stranding 2 on the beach."
Damn it.
I lied my ass off to you, bro. Like
You
locked in.
lied.
Yes, I was lying.
I
yes.
trusted you.
I know.
So did I.
No, this is not about trust. This is a ruthless game. We have to fight to win. Damn it!
Wow.
I was
Well, the
fighting
good
to
news
win.
is, before you take your pick, the good news is the Dan Good Show has confirmed if it doesn't come out, also 10 subs. He says it in
Oh!
the chat right now.
Wow.
He says he definitely
Wow.
says 10 and not 1. So Dan, I
Aw.
can't wait for that.
That's very kind.
Are we screenshotting these claims here?
Commitments?
They're
Yeah.
legally binding.
Receipts.
They're binding
IOUs?
legally. All right, 10. I think 20 subs. He just said in the chat from the Dan Good Show. So that's really big.
It
All
says
right,
here
Maury.
30.
30. Dan made a money.
Wait, it also says here the only thing slower than Death Stranding 2's gameplay is P-Swag picking it.
That's the thing is,
Good.
that's
I do
fucking
appreciate
true.
it. It was a long time though, Patrick.
That's
it was
fucking
like 8
true.
hours.
It was like 8 hours.
It was about
Patrick
8
said the
minutes.
shit's not long enough. We gotta make it longer.
It was about 8 minutes.
True, we were being too efficient.
Yeah, we were. But someone's got to take this fucking ship down. And like I said, I will go down with the ship. So, all right, Maury, what's your pick?
Dear.
Wow.
You have 30 seconds.
Oh wow, this is great. You're such a bitch.
That'd be a new twist. That'd be fun.
Oh wow.
Speed round. A speed round. That'd be awesome.
Speedrun is horrifying. I literally was sitting here fighting and arguing with myself, and I knew I was going to go with Death Stranding 2 when it got to me, and Patrick hoed me, and that's okay.
Dang.
Give me rematch.
Rematch, the game
Okay.
that on twitch.tv/spotlight games you said
Yes.
almost ruined the Game Awards for you.
Did nothing for me, and yet it is the developer of Sifu, Slow Clap. It's a soccer game, and I think that is just prone to do well. Like, I really do think that Slow Clap can hit the side of the park. I think it's an easy win. I don't think it's going to hit 95. I don't even think it's going to hit 90, but his points on the board, and right now I need that with how many gambles I took. So, yeah, give me that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect it. And that's how you're efficient with a pick. Maybe I can learn something from you.
But you won't.
I'll come to your house right now, Jordan.
I wish you would.
Maury, thank you for your pick. Next up is Jordan. And he's going to do fucking Sea of Stars DLC, I guarantee it.
Brother, you gotta let me build to it, okay? You gotta
Got him.
You took like 6 hours to pick your game. Let me build it up a little bit.
I started picking my game last week. Give me some respect.
And it still hasn't come yet.
I have. All right, keep going.
It's part of my brand I have to protect. Right there next to Metroid, we got a framed Sea of Stars original art from the collector's edition. So I got to get my Sea of Stars DLC.
Let's go.
You know?
Can you learn me a little bit about this DLC? Like, what have they said about it? I don't really know much other than it's happening.
Yeah, so there's a character in the main game, which you may remember, called the Watchmaker.
Yeah.
And she is kind of like the impetus for the DLC. It's like maybe like a parallel world sort of thing. It's like carnival themed, but like, creepy, evil carnival themed. And you actually get to play as Artie, the little artificer guy. He's one of the playable characters for the first time in the DLC. But you when you enter into this world, Valir and Zale are also like transformed into like circus themed protagonists. So like I think Zale maybe like a juggler or something like that. But looks dope. It's free. They were just like, hey, you guys supported us so much, that's just me free. And they said it's coming in spring. And I want to be there for whatever Sabotage does. So
Hell yeah.
here we go.
Let's go. Good pick.
Thank you.
All right.
Jerka, chew them up.
Chew all of us up. Spit us all out with your last two picks.
Man, there's so many games I want to pick. There's a lot, but I'm gonna. There truly are. Like we got y'all. We have so many things we can pick. I am gonna go with. I've picked this game a couple times, but I think it is gonna come out this year. But it looks like it is gonna be one of the best visual, stunning platformers created in probably the history of video games, in my opinion. It's a high claim, but I want to pick Replaced.
Oh.
I think it will come out this year. If you haven't seen this game, please take a look at it. It did get delayed, unfortunately, last year with no expected release date. But it looks like the art style is so insane. Like, obviously, it's pixel style, but imagine just a cyberpunk world, pixelated, but it's almost like it's being filmed like a movie. Like the structure of the game looks like there's just someone with a camera like following your character around almost. But it looks like a really fun platformer. I can't wait to get my hands on it, and I hope it comes out this year.
Fingers
That's my next pick.
I thought you were building up to say Baby Steps.
You did try to get that one last year.
I'm a little nervous to get it again because I thought about it. I need to know for sure if it's coming out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So I pick
All
another
right.
one, right?
Yep, last pick.
Last bit.
I gotta make this one count. I am. My last pick. This is gonna get me points. Little Nightmares 3.
Nice.
Good.
Oh,
Nice. Good
man.
Good pick.
Hopefully it comes out.
Very good.
I hope so.
All right. Jerica's team locked in until the counter pick, which we'll do in a bit here. Jordan, your final pick.
I feel like this is possibly my one true gamble of this draft because of the uncertainty of the release date. But if I don't get it, one of you so-and-sos is going to do it.
Yeah.
We're going Judas.
Oh, no.
We're going Judas.
Nice.
I was going to do it. I was going to do
Wow.
Just
it. Gonna do it.
Can't believe we made it to round 5.
Part of the reason
Damn.
I took so long on DS2 was because what I didn't want to do is pick DS2 and Judas, because that's two games that we don't
Fair.
know they're coming. And so I was trying
Yeah.
to, which one is safer essentially. So very good pick. I think if that game comes out, I would be shocked if it's below a 90 personally.
Agreed.
All right, Maury, your final pick. What you thinking?
God, I'm sick.
He's so fucking sick.
God, I'm sick. Like, I'm all over the place. And I hate that, like, because, we all come in here with a list and we're foolish enough to think that list will mostly be untouched. I've been just flying by the seat of my pants all night. I've got nothing that I thought I was going to get. Not one fucking thing. So
You got no pants left. No pants.
All right. I've played a night of gambles, and this is Gamble Worth Taking Productions. Let's finish it off with Resident Evil 9.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. It's risky.
Oh, it's so risky for the biscuit. But talk me through it. What's the thought process here?
Thought process is pretty simple. When you look at the release schedule of Resident Evil games, you get a mainline game and then you get a remake in between, right? If you take a look at the release schedule so far, Resident Evil 7 was released in 2017. And then approximately 4 years later, in 2021, Resident Evil 8 was released. My thought process is if it took them 4 years in between those two games, maybe it will only take them 4 years between these two games. Especially considering that 2 years ago we got the RE4 remake. What have they been working on? What have they been up to? I think that whatever remake they are working on is going to take them a little bit longer than they thought. And I think Resident Evil 9 is ready to ship. My one concern is that their announcements are usually like about a year out from the game actually coming out. So they're going to have to say something pretty quickly here for me to be feeling safe.
Sure.
But yeah.
I mean, there's a state of play supposedly around the corner.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. Yep.
And that's the thing. There's a chance that I don't get totally screwed here. But I want to be risky with my picks. So that's why I chose Resident Evil 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
LFG,
brother.
I have gone back and forth. I'm going to be so much faster with this pick. I'll be done in 30 seconds. I guarantee it. I've gone back and forth a lot between Dave the Diver in the Jungle, but they're saying late 2025, and I'm too scared. I need points. I need guaranteed points. And what comes out in 2 days from now? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Noah in the chat said, "Pick it. Thank me later." Noah, I will write you a written thank you if this game gets me.
A written thank you.
Keep in mind, I had this on my list.
That's right.
It had to drop it because it got delayed. So yes, the fact that it slipped this far, that game's gonna pick you up solid points.
Let's fucking go. I got scared when I was going on for 10 minutes and I was Googling things and it was like, 72? That gave me the feeling. But I'm trusting Noah. So rounding out my team, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Jake, it's time to finish. What you got?
Please.
Oh no.
Suck it, Patrick. I'm taking 2x KO. Nice. No, I'm just kidding. That's for a viral clip that we're going to put on the internet.
The what?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm taking Ratatan. Any Ratatan knowers?
No.
Never played it, heard of it.
Don't think I've heard of it at all.
All right.
The name
it
rings
is
a spike
the
bell.
spiritual successor from a bunch of the original team that worked on Patapon 1 and 2. It was kickstarted a couple years ago. There's a really, really strong trailer for it where it looks like it is like ready to rip. I think there's like early access demo coming soon for people that are hands-on. I think it's going to pop this year, and I feel like it's one of those games that is going to get only a handful of review scores, but it'll be enough to count for this league, and the people that review it are gonna fucking love it. I'm hyped for this game. This is a day one purchase for me.
Shout out to the inscrutable font choice for the the box art there.
Right.
Well, if you look at it, it kind of looks like it says Patapon. Like
Yeah, that's what I
yeah, they know what they're doing over there.
They
So
know what
Ratatan, Patapon, it's all
in the mind,
in the
I
family.
sort of forgot all about this. And I
Yeah.
didn't realize this is awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
That game is not eligible because the plan for early access tag has been banned. Do we want to override these warnings?
I
All right.
think
This
that's
is planned?
fine.
I think
should we
it's fine.
override it?
I think
Yeah.
it's fine.
No,
We're
no, no,
picking-
no. I can
Oh.
change it. I can change it.
Oh,
I have other picks here.
Okay.
I have other picks here.
All right.
That's
Noah
okay.
says
I don't want
you
to.
have
I don't
pick
want
a
to
new
bend the
baby game.
rules now and then get stuck with something that's in early access or something like that. I will take Pokemon Legends ZA.
Mm.
Legenza.
Mhm, mhm.
Pokemon Legenza, which I feel like is one of the last announced Switch games that's kind of on the horizon.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that game comes out and is probably like multi-generational, and it feels like it's a game that makes it this year. And the first Legends for me was such an important game. I credited that as like the most important Pokemon game that came out since Pokemon Red and Blue. And I think if they iterate on that and you have like a living world that's not open zone with like a big city to explore, we could have a very special Pokemon game on the way.
Cool.
Wow.
sure hope so.
I respect that pick a lot, Jake. I actually almost picked up Pokemon Za. But I got really nervous because I went to the Open Critic and I saw how Arceus did. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's the same team. I'm not saying it won't be great. In fact, if anything, because of everything that I learned from Arceus, it might be awesome. But I like the pick. That's a ballsy pick. That's
going to be
gamble.
divisive out there. Yeah.
It's a gamble worth taking pick, in my opinion.
I think so. My hope is that I feel like Legends was knocked a lot for how it ran.
Yeah.
And I think if it comes out, day and date, or if they do like the Twilight Princess thing where they put it out on the next console first and then the previous console, and it gets reviewed for Switch 2 and not for Switch, I could be in really good shape.
I agree. I like that.
I dig it.
Good.
All right. Kayla. I'm sorry. Kayla, you are up with your final pick.
Listen, I have two options I'm playing around with in my head here. One of them I know for sure is coming out and will do decently. And then one of them don't know for sure, but would do better. So here's kind of my thing. I'm going to pick with my heart and my soul. And what I've spoken to is my brand. I'm going to pick 2 Point Museum. I'm going to pick
I
it.
almost
I'm
picked
going to pick it. That would have been really upsetting if one of you picked it instead.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
haven't
want
done it
to-
sooner.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
I actually-
permanently damage our friendship, Kayla.
It would have been upsetting for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, I also looked up what the other 2 games that they have put out, 2 Point Studios, 2 Point
good.
Hospital, and 2 Point Campus, both did above 80. So, I mean, like mid 80s. This one has gotten a lot of like traction on social media, and these games are so good, y'all. Like, I made Jerica play Campus, but it's like
I made a commitment.
she did.
Oh, I did. I was interrupted.
No, I thought you were going. No. They're just wacky. Co-host, we got that. We got that sauce, as you can see.
Oh yeah.
No, but these games are so wacky in like the most fun way, and so it for sure is coming out, and it will do well. My other pick was going to be Dave the Diver. I'm gonna be honest, Into the Jungle. That game, as I've talked about it recently, one of my favorite games as of late. So I was going to pick that DLC. It looks amazing. I don't know if it'll get pushed into next year though. It's possible.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, that's my last pick.
I like it.
Have you guys seen the DLC for that game that's like announced, the pre-order bonus that's all Sonic stuff?
Yeah, and I was like,
No.
what the hell
So
is it?
crazy.
No,
Oh wait,
we
yes,
were-
I have. Yes, I
I
have.
was like, what the hell is that, Sonic?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's an added bonus.
It's
Great
so
game.
crazy, dude. It's wild in the most amazing way.
Yeah. All right, Cayman, your final pick, and then we're gonna do counter picks. What you got?
Well, so my entire draft so far, there's a good chance that like half these games won't come out. So we're just playing by the seat of our pants here. I did absolutely zero research before this. You guys just like left me a bunch of layups. So I'm gonna actually do something a little bit wild, and I'm gonna pick a game that probably no one's heard of, maybe outside of Kayla, and that is Cairn.
Yes.
Oh,
Aaron.
Yeah.
It made my
So-
list.
That one's going to be hanging out somewhere and should be
Yeah.
dropping this year. And from the reviews, I think this is going to be one of those games that ends up like just getting stupid high reviews because it's like a streamer game. I don't know, man. I'm feeling it. I'm
Hell
feeling
yeah.
risky over
Yeah,
here.
let's go.
I like the pick.
Let's go.
I
all
couldn't
right.
care less about it. So.
Damn, fucking God.
Ooh,
That's
tough.
right. Okay, so we have all picked our 5 games. We can recap what those are here in a bit, but I kept teasing that we would explain the Counterpicks, so I'll do that right now. The way Counterpicks work, we're going to start with Shuhei's Special Boy and go all the way back up to Jerica. And he is about to pick one of the games that we drafted. So if he picks the next Call of Duty game on Kayla's list, that now means that 1, Kayla cannot drop that game for all year. And 2, whatever that scores, Cayman gets the opposite. So like the regular rules, anything above a 70 gets you a point. Anything below a 70 loses you a point. That's the reverse for Counterpick. So we're hoping to get low scoring games or games that don't come out. So you're hoping to find that kind of game that someone's really hoping comes out well, but you have that secret inside knowledge that the game's going to be shit, absolute fucking hog shit, so that you can minimize your points lost or get a couple on the board too. So without further ado, Cayman, I give it to you. What's your Counterpick?
It should, so this is the whole list. If you need me to scroll down for you, you just holla. It's in alphabetical order.
So the way that the screen share works, we can't see the drop down.
Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry. I forgot that
no.
from last week.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry,
So
so,
the good
I'm gonna go
news
to people
is
real quick. I apologize. I will be right back, everyone.
Great.
Don't miss
Thanks,
me.
I hear all
I
that.
already miss
Sorry.
you.
Let me ask you a
good news
question.
is I'm not going to be picking up anything off of Jerica Chu's list.
Wow.
So
Well, there you go.
yeah,
Maury, what's your
What's
question?
up?
Well, yeah, I want to ask. So, if a game doesn't come out this year, does that mean, like, for example, if all of you counterpick GTA 6 for me, does that mean that I lose 70 points and you gain 70 points because it didn't score?
No, it's a
It's a
0.
goose egg.
Couple things. It's a 0, and also a game can only be counterpicked once. So if Cayman takes GTA 6, no one else could take GTA
Got
6
it.
as their counterpick.
Got it. Okay. Okay. I like that.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what? I hold for no man or woman. So I'm just going to go ahead and announce it. Maury, I feel like I've ruined your evening. Let me ruin it a little bit more. I'm going to
damn
pick
it.
Resident Evil 9.
That's a good pick.
Oh.
That's a great
I
pick.
think that we, you know what? There's always a chance that GTA 6 drops this year. There's no fucking way we're getting a Resident Evil game, at least a mainline one this year. I'm sorry, buddy.
No, I love that.
Like
I
you
love that
said,
pick.
like you said, there's too much time, or too
Yeah.
little time, something like that.
Oh,
Time was
oh,
involved. And we didn't like
oh,
it.
Exactly.
I'm in pain. I'm in suffering.
I'm so
God.
sorry.
When the dumpster boy bets against you, you're fucked. Just
You
for the
are
record,
absolutely
When the
Yeah.
dumpster boy uses his one counterpick to say "fuck you," you're fucked. You're not
Yeah.
winning anything. God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, God bet against the dumpster boy, so it kind of evens out a little bit.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
God.
Love you.
I feel like when the dumpster boy speaks like that, I don't know that you're the gamble worth taking anymore.
No, you're not. You're not. You lose that title right then and there.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Oh.
But Kayla, you are now up next with your counter pick. What you're
See,
thinking.
I could go with something that I feel like isn't going to come out, but I'll be honest. My mind is blanking on some people's picks. I've tried to keep up with who everyone has, and now I have no thoughts at all.
I can read them
What
off.
if-
I can read them off.
Well, can you both read them off and exit out of this and do a scroll of our lists? So
Ooh,
that there's
yeah.
a visual too, Jordan.
Oh,
That would be great.
Yeah.
One
I
thing
think that'd
that
be
we
helpful.
didn't mention that I don't know if it would be clear to people who have not participated in this before, but if your game scores less than is it a 70?
Right.
If your game scores less than a 70, you get negative points.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
just to be clear to everyone in case you weren't sure.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Can we do a little scrolls?
Yep.
And maybe
This
okay.
Let's use this as an opportunity for all of us to re-announce what we picked. Jerica, would you mind sharing the team you drafted?
It's on the screen for you.
Beautiful. Monster Hunter Wilds, Like a Dragon, the pirate one. Avowed, Replaced, and Little Nightmares 3.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I got Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Clear Obscure, Expedition 33, Dragon Quest 1 and 2, Sea of Stars, Throes of the Watchmaker, and Hoodus.
I chose some gambles. I went with Grand Theft Auto 6, Doom: The Dark Ages, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, Rematch, and Resident Evil 9.
Which has already been counterpicked, so that cannot be counterpicked again.
Yeah.
Yes, good point. No White Flag Above my door chose the 3D Mario game, Ghost of Yote, South of Midnight, DS2, On the Beach, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Jake 2 Interactive, the winning team, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Untitled Next Mario Kart game, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, and Pokemon Legenza.
And we have Down to Farm, of course, has Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, Split Fiction, Call of Duty 2025, unannounced, Usual June, and 2 Point Museum.
And Shuhei's special boy chose Hollow Knight Silk Song, Elden Ring Night Rain, Fable, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and Cairn. I also counterpicked Resident Evil 9. So,
hell yeah.
Maury.
I like it.
God damn it, Cayman. Fuck.
All right, Kayla. So you are up for the counter pick.
All right. I'm so sorry, Maury. I'm gonna go with Rematch.
God
as
damn
my
it.
Counter pick.
Wow.
Yep.
That would have been mine too.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not hopeful after what I've seen.
Neither was I. But I thought it was a great pick, and clearly it wasn't. All right.
I'm not going to say we should, but I will say that we can, as a group, do the funniest thing and just counterpick Maury's entire team.
That
That's what the chat said.
would be fucking hilarious.
Sick fucks.
I wouldn't do that to you, but
I fucking
maybe
would in a heartbeat.
I fucking
content.
would. I hate it.
for the views.
content.
All right, Jake, you're up.
God, I'm so happy to be here and to have this opportunity because since we started recording, this is my third piece of drop in, drop out content, and I haven't been able to go on one of my favorite rants.
Ooh.
And it's time, baby.
Can we give him the one? Can we give him the one?
I could give him the one.
one.
I could
I'll
give him
take-
the one.
I'll take it.
All right, hold on.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
That's
Hold
true.
No.
No,
There we
hold
go.
on. Fuck.
Wrong Jay.
Cool.
There we go.
Silk Song? More like Silk Wrong for doing that to your fans. Team Cherry? More like Team Cherish your memories with the first game. Hollow Knight? More like Hollow might not come out. Hornet? More like more communication with the people that like your game. Marketing team? More like marketing mean to do that to the people that are waiting for Silk Song.
Jesus Christ.
That was beautiful.
Very good.
I would like to counterpick Hollow Knight Silk Song.
I couldn't
Vaporware.
tell.
God.
It would have been funny.
I
if you
was
went with
really
something else.
expecting
Yeah.
you to follow up by
Great.
being like, I'm counterpicking Grand Theft Auto 6.
Counterpick avowed.
Fuck. That would have been hilarious.
Oh my god.
Wow. Beautifully
okay.
done.
Up to me. I'm between a few. I was really hoping, respectfully, Maury, that Rematch would fall to me. But it didn't. So now I got to spin a tale for about 19 minutes. I think I'm between two. I'm between Dave the Diver in the Jungle.
No one picked it.
Wait, what?
No one picked it.
No.
Oops. Wait, what was your last pick, Kayla? 2 point.
None of your
Duh.
business.
I'm an idiot. I expected you to do Dave the Diver, so I wrote that in my own notes.
That's hilarious.
I'm such an idiot. Okay, then I'm gonna go Pokemon Za then. As my counter pick.
Yeah, good pick. Good pick.
I expect this to do better than Arceus, but I feel like there aren't, because one of the ideas here is to pick a game that's definitely not going to come out this year to just be a wash. The ones that I think won't come out this year are just too good that if they do, then I'm fucked. Like Fable, as an example.
Me last year.
I don't want to roll those dice, so I'm going to go Pokemon.
Yeah. Kayla knows that pain.
Yes.
I do. And it's even worse because it was just early access that Hades 2 came out and absolutely wrecked my score.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I want to
To be
redo.
fair, in Shroud, it also wrecked your score.
Also true.
Hades 2 didn't help anything.
It did not.
All right. Maury, time for your counter pick.
Okay, so I'm going to clarify a rule for the audience while also clarifying it for myself. If I were to pick a game and it doesn't come out, how many points do I get? 0. So there's no advantage to me. Like, there's no gamble in me choosing a game that just has no shot of coming out.
That's a smart move, is what it is. That means you don't lose any points if it does well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Okay. That is so interesting.
What game are you thinking, Maury? If you
Well,
don't mind
Interesting,
sharing?
the ghost.
Talk through it.
Well, the way that I know that a game was a bad pick was if it was something I thought about picking. So so give me Death Stranding 2 on the beach for my counter pick. Fuck you, Patrick.
Good.
God damn it. God damn it.
That if I could have picked my own team as a counter pick, I would have picked Death Stranding 2.
Sure.
But I couldn't.
Let's see here. Man. I'm going to do a big gamble here.
Ooh.
Actually, maybe not. Maybe I
No,
won't.
do it.
Do it.
Follow your
little
gut. What are
game.
you thinking?
Well, I was starting to think GTA 6, but
Sure.
I also didn't want to dogpile on Maury too much.
No, I want it. I am the gamble worth taking. Everyone bet against me forever. I want you to bet against me too, Jordan. I want you to bet against me too. Give me more points.
Can someone
Only-
clip this so that at the end of the year when Maury gets like 7 points, we can just
Fuck.
slap that on front?
Fuck.
Yes.
Please.
With Dido in the background.
Yeah, of course.
Noah in the chat, while you keep thinking, says counterpicking DS2 should have taken 10 minutes before the selection.
Yeah. Mhm.
Really good.
Yep.
I deserve
All right, Jerica, the final counter pick.
This sucks.
Oh,
I
wait,
don't like
Jordan,
being-
did you
I don't
go
like
GTA,
going
Jordan?
first? I
Yes,
don't
I
ever
did.
want to go
Yes, I did.
first. Let me see. I'm pulling it up so I can see what I got.
I can scroll through for you again if you let me.
No, I got it. I got it on my end.
Jerica, if I can just keep it a buck with you, we both know nothing from Kojima is coming out this year.
Bold.
Like, why don't you just
Bold.
pile on what everyone else did and just make this fun for me? You know what I mean?
But if it does,
I don't know. Shit. We can't tell the future. I can tell you right now, the chances of Metal Gear Solid Delta coming out are low. It's a gamble.
I think that's coming out.
Wow.
I think it's coming.
Wow. Okay.
Also, does Kojima have
Mhm.
anything to do with that game? Because Konami kind of.
No, he
Well,
Well, it's
doesn't.
pretty
But I
much a
mean,
remake, so and they'll add a few things like
it's still Kojima's work. Like,
It
no
is.
way around it.
It
Fair.
is.
Yeah.
Fair. You're not wrong about that.
yeah.
I might take a few minutes on this one.
Can I just say that one thing that I think is hilarious that the chat has done? Squonky Joinkers made their scrap team of leftovers that we didn't take. And it's so funny. Slay the Spire 2, Pony Island 2, the Bizarre mixtape, The Outer Worlds 2, 33 Immortals. So they made like a scrap team.
I'm really disappointed in
funny.
myself that I'm not going to
We
say which
should-
game, but there's a game on his list that I accidentally deleted on my notes that I would have drafted if I hadn't done that.
I know what it is because I thought
I think
about
I do
drafting it too. It was
Yeah.
mixtape.
No, it sure
No,
Slay the
was.
it's
Spire
gotta be
2.
Pony
Outer
Island.
Worlds.
It was Slay the
From
Spire.
the-
2. It was Slay the
Wow.
Grats
Pony Island
Nutty
is from the
Adventure 2.
Inscription Freako, right?
Spire. Say again.
Pony Island 2 is from the Inscription guy.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I forgot about that.
I
did
don't
not know
expect
that.
that to come this year.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming either. Did they? I think in the trailer it was like 2026, or maybe it was 2025, or no year. I don't remember.
Mhm.
It was
I can
something
look
that made it seem far off.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It either had a year or it didn't. I know that for sure.
I've never
Based.
seen this game, actually.
I am torn between two on Maury's list.
Well, let's talk about it.
Oh no!
Do it.
All right.
do
Okay.
it.
Well, I guess
Yeah, they're the last pick.
I'm between Rematch and Resident Evil 9.
Can't do either of those. They've both been taken.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Here's a recap.
Solid
Yeah.
3 though, because that's another.
Shit,
toss
you're right.
up.
My bad. I didn't go all the way down. My bad.
No,
You're
you're
good.
good. Really
You're
quick, just to recap: GTA 6 Rematch, Resident Evil 9, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Pokemon Legends, ZA, and Hollow Knight are the games that you can't pick.
Mhm.
I'm looking at them. I just
What
didn't
a
go down
list.
far enough.
Sure.
We should
list of
also
Counterpicks.
write down Swanky's picks and see like if we can score them manually at the end and see where he would have placed. Just because he's strapped together a team is very funny.
That's amazing. We should definitely do that. The dedication in the chat is unreal. Actually, we love to
We
see
respect
it.
it. We really respect it.
We already got clippers in the chat too. We love to see it. Dan Good Show clipping.
Nice.
I don't want to screw myself. Can I take a call from the chat? What would you pick if you were me? Or is that a
That's
rule?
smart. That's just smart.
Do I deserve punishment for doing that?
No,
I don't
no.
know punishment.
The only one
mind
that
punishment.
I have seen so far is Noah saying Counterpick Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because I could be wrong. That's the only one that's been said.
I don't know enough about that game to
Jericho.
know if it could be great.
Yeah, let me help you. Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one, got a 76, and the Royal Edition got a 69. Bury him.
Oh.
Nice.
Bury him.
Nice is in the chat.
But why does it have a momentum from people feeling like it's going to be a good game?
Okay,
That's
I
what
can
I'm-
step in here.
Yeah.
This was so the issue was it launched with a lot of bugs and jank. The people who like stuck around, the game turned into like a cult classic. It is now like a beloved game because the
Wow.
patches and things have come through. The expectation is because this was their first game, the studio's first game as well. The expectation is that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is going to basically right those wrongs. And we're going to have like a situation where this game should be like pretty good. Now, whether or not they pull a Dying Light 2, that's to be seen.
Sure. A couple other thoughts, Jerica, just to fill the air here.
Yeah, go ahead.
A couple like other ones that I was considering, things that might not come out, things like a Judas as one. Things like, I mean, you were saying Metroid Prime
ready.
4. Okay,
I'm
great.
ready. I'm sorry. I'm ready.
Great.
Go for it.
If I don't do it now, I won't do it. Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't feel
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
Patrick is
Wow.
it's coming early.
Patrick is
coming,
gone.
It's going to be done soon. Not early. It's been delayed like twice or maybe 3 times, which isn't a great sign. It's gonna. I'm just ready to rip the Band-Aid off early. A lot of my counter picks in the past have been games that have been later on or whatever. I'm ready to get it done.
Wow.
Let me-
She bet against the dumpster boy.
I'm
she
sorry,
bet
I'm
against
just
the
ready.
dumpster boy.
Wow.
I know
Look,
it goes
my-
against
Yep.
what I should do because he had some points, but I'm ready.
We're
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think it's gonna be good.
all of us are riding on this Ubisoft, myself, Yves Guillemot's entire family. We're all really hoping this game
And
goes well.
I didn't want you to get mad if I interrupted. If I just thought about it anymore, I wasn't gonna. And my gut's just
No.
saying, go with it. Go with it.
No, follow your gut. The reason I almost threw myself on my floor is I didn't think to counterpick it myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm upset at myself here.
It's a good one. I was thinking 33 Immortals for a counter pick.
No one picked
No
it.
Judas
No.
counterpick.
Not 33 Immortals. I'm sorry. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. There's two
Yeah.
33
No.
games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure. Judas Mori is the one that I was afraid of. That like
That's-
if
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I would
pick
not.
it and it comes out, I think that would sink me.
I get
Could
it.
be tough.
And
You would
while
go
I
down
will
with
go
the ship.
down with this ship. That one's scary.
We need a
Also-
counter in the chat. We need a bot to keep
Yeah.
track of how many times we reference that song.
Exactly. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of our show. What a lovely first live episode. Thank you to
Wow.
everyone in the chat. Couldn't have gone better. You know, if we could have gotten some subs, but fucking Twitch won't let us.
We got
Come on,
promises.
bitch.
We got promises.
But we got promises.
screenshots.
We got. I think Dan. Last I heard was 1,000 subs from Dan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I think I saw him say so. But yeah, no. Thank you for being here. We will be back with our first episode on podcast services and YouTube. If you're in the chat now, tomorrow. But then later this week on Thursday, over here right now. Nope, right here over on Twitch.tv/Drop and Drop Out Pod. I think I'm having a stroke right now. Twitch.tv/Drop and Drop Out Pod. We are going to be live with our second episode this Thursday. So make sure you come back for that. What are we going to be talking about? Who knows? We're going to figure it out. Also, all the other things that we're doing, the 7 of us are doing, you can find those at dropindropoutpod.com for that. But yeah, thank you so much. Great show. Noah says W stroking. In the chat. He's stroking. All right. Well, yeah, we'll be back later this week. But thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it.
Thank
Good night.
you all.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Incredible
Bye.
support. Bye.
We love.